Hello Fun.
Hello Chips.
Would you like to do trolley stuff to register wine?
Of course Chips, you are the best.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ludic SMP. This is, I have no idea what episode number this is, I've lost count. We're over here at the shopping district and we are at my sand shop. Currently looking at this brand new dock that I've put in over here. And I've had to come here at night because I think that's the best time to come look at it. Now it's quite a simple dock, it's nothing special, but eventually it will look very nice with a path going all the way over here and connecting to the central bit over there, sort of making the area feel a bit all tied together. So I'm gonna have to remove a few of those trees. So I'm also over here to look at this weird colourful thing here. I'm gonna land over here just to view it. So this hopefully resembles a tree of some sorts, because this is my giving tree. So yeah, this is the giving tree, and the reason it's got weird colourful leaves that don't really make sense is because inside the giving tree, 3 dies from the giving tree. So we have boxes of dies everywhere. So this is basically a scheme that I've made to attract the Ludic members to come. Just take any dies that they want, to come and just take a bunch of dies and use them in their builds to help them out a little bit, because we all know dies are a struggle, and between you and me, it might boost the sales of our sand shop over here. So just over here, we still have quite a lot of sand in stock, which is why I haven't stocked the rest of it. But our prices, they're good prices. They're good. How long has that been there for? Another thing over here about the sand is the challenge I've got going here. I can't remember if I told you guys about this. Maybe I left it in last episode and forgot to actually say anything. But this is the sand mining challenge, where basically the members have to, for an hour, see how much they can mine at my base. Now, there has been a few participants, as you can see by the lack of rabbit heads that were here. So, in here we have karaoke with 7 shulkers, 5 stacks and 58, 12,474. We have Magister Mine with 9 shulkers and 4 stacks. We have the Ricky Roy with 10 shulkers, 12 stacks and 30 left over. And we have Finn with 7 shulkers and 23 stacks. Finn, isn't 23 stacks a full shulker as well? Or is that, am I going wrong? No, Finn's right. And then here we have Purple Trees with 7 shulkers and 3 stacks. So a valiant effort from all of the members, but it's between Magister and Ricky seems to take the win with 10 shulkers. So well done, Mr. Roy. I'm gonna go congratulate you now. Just gonna congratulate you in person. I'm gonna shake your hand. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and shake your hand. I am. So well done, Mr. Roy. I'm very. You should be very proud of yourself. Good job. So, of course, that means that Ricky has won the prize of toast over here. Good old little toast. Ah, he's so cute, isn't he? So cute. Although, really, what Ricky has won is a huge jackpot of sand and sandstone, and potentially glass if I'm feeling nice. With real stock. Yeah, there is real stock in here. So yeah, as stated under this clause, the winner of the challenge receives a jackpot of sandstone glass. So I've got to go do my bidding I will get round to doing that, dropping it off at somewhere around Vicky's base. Hello. So yeah, so that is something I've got to do today, and hopefully I'll get round to doing in this video. Although I do have a important thing to discuss with you guys in this video, and it's not this dock. It is not the dock we have here. This is for a future project. Hopefully next video I'll get into the dock and do some work with it, because there is a higher priority to do. There is something I need to first of all actually tell you in the video, because for me it's been going on for the past 3 months, although I have not mentioned it yet. So if we head on here through the Nether, now here we should see some changes to the Nether hub. A lot of you probably unfamiliar, but we have started to make it look nice. So we've added this floor in here using the new frog lights, which I have painstakingly collected, and we got our colour themes going. So I did a vote, and so we got the green tunnel, we have the red tunnel, the yellow and the blue. And additionally, we are going for diagonal tunnels this season. So if you haven't guessed, I am in charge of the Nether hub. It is all up to me. Well, I'm not saying it's just up to me, because other people are helping too where they can, and they are, oh, that's not food, and they are being absolutely amazing. I believe these should be gifts from Miss Karaoke. So, haha, yes, lovely. So that is to help towards the blue tunnel, which we will be using this pattern along all the way down. This is Magis's base down there, so hopefully I can send him a message, or I can help him connect his tunnel up to this eventually when it's done. Although he's been very kind, he hasn't completed it yet, because he knows that I tend to take a while. So there's still quite a lot to do. I think so under here this is soul soil and soul sand. It's a mix. But down here, this is the only one that isn't completed yet, so we need to do that at some point. And over here we have a few of the frogs that I used, just a couple. So here we have our 4 tall portals that I think is very fitting, and then we have the bedrock open roof up there, which I want to continue all the way down the tunnels. So I will be digging out these sections here, and as you can see, I've started up there, although it's a little bit of mob spawning issues. So I'm going to collect these gifts from Karaoke, and we are going to head back to my base, because I need to also give a few more rundowns. But this is the current state of the Nether tunnels, and I think they're going to look lovely. I should probably actually talk about the theme. So the theme of these Nether tunnels is a little bit of a mixed theme. So here we have a sort of a temple design in the middle that is yet to be done, as you can see. Although I think they look quite good to tie together all of the other themes. So here we have an underwater prismarine sort of feel with some copper implemented. Obviously the themes are correlating to the colours of the wall. So we've got blue here. Over here we have green, which we're going to go for a jungly temple sort of vibe, with the odd bit of moss thrown in, and then sort of a green environment as we go along the tunnel. Now over here the red tunnel is yet to be any theme done. See over here, this is just my old design that I was going to go for, which has been changed up because I'm going to be using some granite and some bricks in here to fit the red theme. And over here we're going to be using sandstone and endstone over here for that yellow sort of feeling. In here we're going to be using the grey colours of the deep slate. I was going to use blackstone, but I feel like that'd be too dark, so it's all just going to look very, very cool, and I think that's what I want to go for. It will get done, obviously, but I don't have high hopes that it'll get done this episode, because that'll take a while, and I can sit down and play Minecraft for a while but I can't play it for that long. That don't take a well over 24 hours. So we're just going to head through this tunnel back to our base. Coming through the portal, this should be a familiar sight for you guys now. We have my giant face with the open mouth. And there's not really been a lot of changes here. The only change really is that my storage has sort of fallen apart. As a lot of people picked up on my stream, I've sort of given up. We have a couple of robos lurking now. See here, he's hiding behind these chests. So tiny bit scary. Over here we have furnaces because I was going to make a automatic furnace, although I don't think it's going to be efficient because I'd rather do it manually because I'm not going to be needing that much stuff smelted. Now where these slimes are, we have started to develop the base a tiny bit. Now I did this quite a while ago because obviously my priorities are for the Nether project. But as you can see, this opens up into this cave down here. And to get back up, we just need to head back to our staircase. Now going into the village, this village has not really changed a whole bunch. I've got copper everywhere. The only new addition is the wool farms we have back here because the Nether project required carpets, so I supplied them. So we have 3 rows of 9 sheep individual, and that's been working quite well. Speaking of working quite well, over here we have our squid farm. That really took me by surprise because I tried to build a fish farm basically just out of my head and no additional tutorials, and it's been a very, very efficient squid farm, not really a fish farm. So see here we've started to quarry out the sand, but again this isn't going to be done anytime soon because of the Nether, and also I've sort of changed up my base plans a little bit. Now I'm looking at it now, it looks like a very large area, and I'm sort of contemplating, do I want to do this? Am I going to have time to do it? It would be very lovely, but I do like the idea of changing the whole biome. But I'm not going to do the same as I was going to do before. Now what I think I might do is go for a city feel, but like a futuristic mining city feel. Now obviously the temple, I want the temple to stay because my original base plans was to build a massive temple. My plans tend to change a tiny bit. So I've started to cut out the outline of the biome for now, and we'll leave that till next time. So over here I've been exploring, and we have a brand new mangrove swamp thanks to the amazing mod team on the server. They have trimmed the world for 1.18, and we have these mangrove swamps everywhere, which is where I've been collecting some of this mud blocks, which I'm yet to actually discover what I can do with them. And I've been burrowing a few friends, if you will, just over here. Just over here, we have a little sanctuary for our new friends. Just a few of them, and so I've been using them to painstakingly kill magma cubes and in the Nether to get the frog lights. And only one of them has fallen victim to an accidental sword swing. So using our head pack we have on the server, we can wear a frog. And unfortunately, well, I think actually quite funnily, we get little frog eyes peeking up above our ears. It's like a smaller version of the rabbit ears. I'm getting a little bit distracted here. So in this temple here, with the robo above, we have been letting this copper age. Now, you heard the myths of the copper, where if you put it space by 4, it'll age up. That is absolutely true. It has literally been about 20 minutes of AFKing here, and we've already had some that are fully aged. I don't know why, but this really works. If I stay here for another 2 minutes, we're probably going to get quite a few more. So I've just been AFK up here, and I will say it's not been safe. It's not a safe place to AFK. So today we want to not exactly finish the Nether tunnels, but do some more work on there and plan out what we're going to be doing. So let's go grab the resources for that down in our storage area here. So flying down these tunnels is probably best to explain to you guys now. The reason we are using slabs and carpets is obviously to mob proof the area. See, we don't want any of these guys popping up. Not really these guys, more these guys down here. Because they shoot you and it hurts, and we don't want that. So we are using slabs to mob proof the area, just like we use glass here and we use the bottom slabs here. We're using yeah. So on this one we have copper, and we have acquired a few of the materials we're going to need to do this little demonstration. I think today what I might do is I might complete this copper pattern we got going down here. So every 2 diagonal blocks we have 2 copper, because copper is quite a rare resource in a sense, because it takes a while to gather and get. Now these oxidized coppers took me a little while to get, so I have to use them sparingly. So here I thought I'll use them 2 blocks away from the last pair. There we go. And I'm going to continue that down all the way down there. Before I do that though, I'm going to jump in and actually begin the red tunnel over here. We don't need to do the green tunnel because we know what we're doing here. Just this red tunnel here, I'd like to take a poke at and maybe break off a bit here and see what we can get going here, because I would like to actually see how this comes together and works. So what I'm going to do first of all is, like I usually do, I'm going to put down the main colour here, the main material, which is going to be this granite, that sort of similar to the prismarine and the stone here is our basis, is our base of the slabs. So we're going to place that down here. Now obviously I won't do this for everything because that'll take a long time. What we're going to do now is we're going to take out the odd block, and maybe there too, and there, and we're going to place in our polished slabs. See here, we're trying to break this up. Now unlike what we did here where we had, you guys haven't seen this, but I basically placed it down in groups. So we have a selection of deep slate cobblestone here in a group. We have these tiles grouped together, and we have these grouped together, and that's sort of creating a not a chaotic pattern. Here we want that chaotic pattern besides the consistence. So we have the consistent copper, but surrounding that we have just this chaotic pattern of prismarine in place, like on its own in places, some together. But if it were together, like see here how it's diagonal, it feels a little bit forced and it feels a little bit too clumped together. So I'm trying to really space it out and make it look very nice. So what we're going to do is finish placing in. Yep, so we got these placed in. So this looks quite nice already. Now what I think, the odd addition of perhaps a brick. Now where can that? I don't want it to be diagonally in line, so we might have to go for here. Although then again, there's lacking the granite, so I think that's fine. That's better than I was thinking. But so that's the design for the red tunnel. I've just been booted from the server. That was oh well. Occasionally that happens. I'm glad I caught it on camera though. But this just gives us an excuse actually to segue into my test world. So I guess instead of trying to get back, we're gonna go into the test world the second, if it will let me. I wasn't expecting that actually, but that's kind of funny. So I'm just going to show you what my original concepts for the Nether hub were, because this video is predominantly talking about that. And then I have a little thing afterwards to talk about, so stay tuned. Okay, so after a while it has finally let me into my test world, and as you can see we have the original concepts I was going for here. Now, see here we got the green tunnel, we have parts of the yellow tunnel, because I was trying to really get this going, seeing what I could use, what I could utilize to make it look good. I was going to use birch, but I think it stands out too much. I think I've decided on this, on perhaps this one or an inverted one of that, because it looks quite nice and it doesn't look too chaotic. Now, unfortunately, with the end stone, you can't really do that pattern like I was talking about, because I don't think it works. Now, this could be just my biased opinion, but I don't think it feels very the same like this does. Now, end stone and sandstone are the materials I've picked, and I don't think they're going to change. So I think if you go for something like this and then see how it goes, that's going to be good. Now, whilst I'm here, I was trying to debate what to do with the walls as well. See, this is the wall of a yellow tunnel, so I want to implement the frog lights spaced apart now and then. However, that's really difficult to do, so I'm going to have to really spend a lot of time designing that. Now, speaking of the designs, we have over here, this is a Star Wars land speeder. Now, it's not relevant to Ludic, but I think this is pretty cool. We have some other speeders as well, which you may recognise from a tutorial here. We also have a TIE fighter over there and an M1 starfighter. I'm really proud of this TIE fighter, so you might see a tutorial of it pop up soon. Now, why is this relevant? Because I'm going to try and get these videos out somewhat soon, and I think, now I'm looking at it now, that looks really good. So I might actually work on that tonight, that tutorial, because it just looks so good. But over here, this is Ludic. For all of you that skip past that bit. This was the original biome concept I was going to go for. I was going to go for a red biome and perhaps these custom trees. Now, I did this on a stream, and people were saying it did look good, but I was not very happy with this. And I was also going to go for this design for the castle, which is why I had to gather that terracotta a while ago. But yeah, I prefer the city sort of feeling we're going for, and we haven't actually started any of this yet, the new base, because I really want to get the Nether done. Now, over here, we were doing some tests with the zombie fella, because in the next Ludic stream day, we are going to be working on our mini-game district. So stay tuned for that, and check out the Ludic Twitter for updates on the stream day of when it's going to be, and yours truly may be taking part. Now, over here, we have our first concept of the Nether tunnel. As you can see, it's a lot smaller and a little bit uglier as well with the buttons. Yeah, so this was going to be the red tunnel. So as you can see, we were going for this sort of gradient design. Now, this was going to be the same pattern for every tunnel. So this sort of design and the leaves as well. Now, this is it's a good design, but it's not a Ludic design. If you know what I mean, it's not the same as what I'm going to do. It's not really perhaps a solo world this would work, but for a big multiplayer server, I don't think it's very fitting. Now, these, I don't think I've shown them. These are my vehicles from is it season or series? I'm going to go season because that's the American. So it's from season 1 of Ludic, which feels weird saying because it was just the other day. These are the vehicle designs I went for. This one is not my design. I was really struggling, so I had to use some resources, which is okay. It's okay to use other resources, which is why tutorials are there. But honestly, that one is not my design. All the rest were my design. So this Land Rover here, this truck, the bike, which I'm very proud of, which is missing this minecart, the log truck here, and this never saw the light of day, I don't think. I don't know, yes it did. And then we have a Jeep here. I was going to do a tutorial on it, but it just felt a while. It was just very difficult to do. And obviously the first original one. So yeah, these are my design. This is not my design. I don't know who actually came up with it because it's been used so much, but it does look very good. And on that note, I'm going to have to start a new voice clip because it's got to 10 minutes. So we're back here on the server, and I know this video is running a tiny bit long, but I just want to take another moment to talk about something I need to address. Now, this is a very, very serious, this is a very, very big topic, and it's very, have fun shopping? I will have fun shopping. So this is a very serious and controversial topic, and I'm very sorry. This pickaxe is called Ricky Taught Me to Mine, and it's from my stream yesterday where Ricky, Mr. Ricky Roy, as previously mentioned in the video, this fine old chap here, Ricky taught me to mine. I know, it's spelt wrong. I know, it's spelt wrong, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to offend the people who take grammar very seriously. Please forgive me. On that note of things to say, I'm going to try and get videos out at least every 2 weeks, because I feel like I've fallen behind a little bit on the ludic videos, or all videos for that matter. So I'm going to try and stop that, so I don't have to keep on reintroducing you guys to the server every time. And just to do that, next time we're going to give an update of the Nether tunnels, but we are going to work on this over here. We are going to work on finishing this dock, building something here, and then eventually going down this coastline here, and that should be ready for our stream day, hopefully. So next video, and then stream day, hopefully, which I hope you guys can make. The times have not been publicly announced yet, and we have forgotten to do this. So for this challenge here, I'm hoping to give everyone a runners-up prize, a certain fluffy runners-up prize. So I'm going to have to collect a bunch more toasts, basically, and name tags actually. Maybe Purple Trees have some name tags, because every season Purple likes to do some AFK fishing. So I'm going to have to see. Nice helmet there, friend. Oh, okay. I guess not. So congratulations, Ricky, on winning with 10 shulkers. That is very impressive within an hour. I certainly could not do it. Well, maybe. Am I allowed to try my challenge? No, I don't think I am I? But there's lots of stuff to explore in here on the server, and I really want to do that within the coming up videos. Now, I know this video is probably like above 25 minutes, which is unfortunate, but that's just because I spend so much time speaking. I need to stop speaking. I need to get to the point. I'm very sorry, but I think it's been quite good today, and you guys sort of should have an idea of what's going on. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you in episode 6. So, oh, quickly, here's a brain teaser for you. Shop in the bottle. Shop in the bottle. Leave in the comments if you know what that pun is, because it took me a while to figure it out, and Carol laughed at me. So, bye.